You want them thinner, or you want them thicker, or you want the roast made in roast, or you cut them up, or whatever you want. It's the way you want to do it. Now I can see it, like if you want sausage made, because they're not going to make one deer's worth of sausage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're going to mix stuff with it, and they're going to make them in, you know, big old batches. So that you're not going to get your own back. But I made my own sausages and stuff. You get the from the butcher supply house, you can get the spices and stuff. And make pepperoni sticks. And I didn't want to put them in the cases, so I made them. I shot them out into little tubes and on wax paper, stuck them in the freezer, and then they froze.
Mm.
And then I could stick them in there and go grab one out and go. So it's kind of nice when you do your own. You can do it however you want to do them. It's really much better, and it don't take that long once you get the hang of it. I know guy I used to hunt with all the time. We had it all figured out where we'd come home. He had a hoist that could hang it up, and it wasn't but a couple hours, and we had it all cleaned up and deboned and ready to be processed. And uh, one of the little tricks that we discovered by accident one time, we had a deer that was, kind of dirty and stuff because, going through, so we took a hose and just hosed the inside down and hosed the outside down, and that hide come off so easy.
Oh really?
It was amazing that soaking it separates the hide from the meat or the
Hmm.
membrane in between there or whatever you have, and it just kind of gets really loose and it just pulls right off. And
Oh
like,
wow.
because normally when you clean them, you got to really pull. No, just soak the hide, comes right off.
I would have never thought that. I have a friend of ours that she absolutely loves doing meticulous things like that. So we sat there and watched her, and she dressed the whole deer off, and we were like, okay, like she made it like it was a no brainer and just the simplest thing ever. So it was pretty neat to watch somebody do it and actually learn how that's done. It's pretty impressive when somebody actually knows what they're doing.
Yeah, the first time my brother and I did a deer, my cousin over in Iowa said, "Hey, I'll give you half the deer if you guys want to cut it up." We'd never cut one up before. So we're grabbing books. That was before the internet. So you couldn't just Google how to process a deer because there was no Google, there was no internet.
Yeah.
So we got books and stuff. We looked it up and it's like, oh, okay. So we just kind of cut it down and we did what we needed to do with it and give him his half and we kept our half and split it and had fun.
Yeah, and that's what it's about sometimes.